Hey biohackers! It's Sam, your resident biohacker, here to share some powerful insights on how to resist the pull of dopamine and take back control of your life. Inspired by the fascinating work of Dr. Andrew Huberman, today's video will delve into the science behind dopamine, how it affects our behavior, and practical tips to manage its influence. So let's get started. And as always, if you enjoy this content, please subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Dopamine is often referred to as the pleasure molecule, but it's actually much more about anticipation and motivation than pure pleasure. It's the driving force behind many of our behaviors, and understanding how to manage it can help us resist temptations and make healthier choices. Understanding dopamine. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that plays a key role in how we experience rewards. It's released in response to pleasurable activities like eating, social interactions, and even using social media. However, it's not just about the pleasure itself. Dopamine is more about the anticipation of the reward. When we see something that we expect to be rewarding, dopamine levels rise in anticipation. This surge in dopamine is what motivates us to pursue the reward. It's important to recognize that the expectation and pursuit of the reward can be more stimulating than the reward itself. The dopamine loop. This anticipation can create a loop where we constantly seek out activities that spike our dopamine levels. This loop is why we might find ourselves endlessly scrolling through social media, binge-watching TV shows, or craving unhealthy foods. Breaking this loop requires understanding how dopamine works and implementing strategies to manage its influence. Let's explore some practical tips to resist the dopamine trap and regain control over our actions. Tip 1. Delay gratification. One effective way to resist the pull of dopamine is to practice delaying gratification. This means intentionally postponing immediate rewards to achieve long-term goals. For instance, if you're tempted to check your phone while working, set a timer for 20 minutes and promise yourself a quick break once it goes off. This practice helps train your brain to prioritize long-term benefits over short-term pleasures. Tip 2. Reduce dopamine triggers. Identify and minimize the triggers that lead to dopamine spikes. These triggers can be anything from social media notifications to junk food ads. Turn off non-essential notifications on your devices and create an environment that reduces exposure to these triggers. This will help decrease the frequency and intensity of dopamine-driven urges. Tip 3. Focus on intrinsic motivation. Shift your focus from external rewards to intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation comes from within and is driven by personal satisfaction and the joy of doing something meaningful. Engage in activities that you find fulfilling and meaningful, rather than those that provide instant gratification. This helps rewire your brain to seek out long-term satisfaction instead of short-term rewards. Tip 4. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is a powerful tool to manage dopamine-driven behaviors. By being present and aware of your thoughts and feelings, you can make conscious choices rather than reacting impulsively. Incorporate mindfulness practices like meditation, deep breathing, or simply taking a moment to pause and reflect. This can help you become more aware of your triggers and make more intentional decisions. Tip 5. Create healthy habits. Establishing healthy habits can replace dopamine-driven behaviors with more productive routines. Start small and gradually build up these habits over time. Focus on creating a balanced lifestyle that includes regular exercise, nutritious meals, and sufficient sleep. These healthy habits can naturally boost your dopamine levels in a more sustainable way. Tip 6. Leverage the power of community. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who share your goals. Being part of a supportive community can provide accountability and encouragement. Join a group or community that aligns with your goals. Engage with others, share your progress, and support each other. This social connection can enhance your motivation and help you resist the pull of dopamine-driven behaviors. Tip 7. Reflect and adjust. Regularly reflect on your progress and adjust your strategies as needed. This ongoing process helps you stay on track and make necessary changes to maintain control over your dopamine levels. Keep a journal to track your progress and reflect on your experiences. Use this time to celebrate your successes and identify areas for improvement. This practice will help you stay motivated and focused on your long-term goals. By understanding the science behind dopamine and implementing these strategies, you can take back control and resist the pull of short-term pleasures. Remember, it's all about making conscious choices and building habits that support your long-term well-being. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you found these tips helpful. If you did, please subscribe, and share this video with others who might benefit. Until next time, keep biohacking your way to better health and success.